What is going on, guys? This is Miasin, and this is it. This is the Cyber Dragon updated deck profile for the new July 2021 ban. I don't even know what year we are, but it doesn't matter because Cyber Dragons are still good and they'll never stop being good. So before you start, friendly reminder to smash the like and subscribe button for Cyber Dragons, man. Hail the deck. If you like Cyber Dragons, subscribing to this channel will actually be really beneficial for you because I upload a lot of Cyber Dragon content. I make a lot of competitive combos and deck profiles, and also testing. I'll start doing really competitive testing, like preparing myself for YCSs with this deck, by the way. So if you want me to start doing these series, the best way to actually show me your support is by liking and subscribing. Anyways, now let's jump into the deck profile. So if you know me, you know that I'm the one who actually came up with only playing one Cyber Dragon, completely cutting down machine dupe. Reason for that was that I was breaking way too much on multiple copies of Cyber Dragon, multiple copies of Machine Dupe with pretty much no way to use it. So I was like, how can I fix this in order to have the most consistent deck while still being able to OTK my opponent every now and then? Well, I realized that the Machine Dupe package didn't really help that much with what I was trying to do, but it did help making Cyber Dragon Nova and Infinity, but it wasn't my favorite win conditions because the game was probably still not necessarily over yet, so I wanted to play something that would secure me a win, even though it had to be like overtime, and playing trap cards in order to kind of grind my opponent out was the best way to increase my win rate. Not necessarily win faster, but win more have a higher win rate, basically, if you understand what I'm trying to say. But yeah, one Cyber Dragon, one Fear, Chain Blocks in the TCG and not in the OCG, so it's not really good if you live in Asia. Cyber Dragon Nexter, of course, it's a good card at reviving back Rampage, and also Cyber Dragon sometimes. It technically could revive back Infinity and Nova if you play the cards, but I don't play them. Alright, triple Core and triple Hertz. Now, usually I play 2 Hertz because I don't really have a lot of discard cards, but as you can clearly see, I added Paleozoic Dinomischus to the deck. I think it's actually a really good card. And ironically, there's something cool that you can do with Dinomischus. You can revive it back and then make Opabinia, detach a material to search another Dinomischus, and then attack, make Downward Magician, and then make Zeus. So it doesn't come up that often, but it can come up. And for that, you only need Dinomischus and like a core, for example, because core is level 2, or in theory, you can use 2 cores, and then make Opabinia, Downward, and then Zeus with 4 materials, which is pretty nice, not gonna lie. But yeah, Hertz is good. If you play Galaxy Soldier and Forbidden Drop, definitely even more reasons to play 3 Hertz instead of just 2. Alright, 3 Phantasme and 3 DD Crow. Phantasme adding consistency to this deck is so needed. It's crazy how good this card is, man. I freaking love Phantasme. Actually, the YCS that I topped was with main deck Phantasme, Super Poly, Crackdown, a lot of cards that I dropped, unfortunately, but Phantasme was a huge key component in the success of the YCS, so the card was constantly good. It was good against Sky Striker, Orchist, Salamangreat, and oh, what a coincidence, I just enumerated all 3 top decks of the format. Oh, but yeah, really good card. DD Crow is the best hand trap, I want to say, this format that hurts the opponent. The best hand trap in general would be Phantasme, but in second place, DD Crow is good because it banishes Engage permanently, it banishes multi-roll, it banishes the Salamangreat monsters. Really good overall. It's good against Drytron, Invoked. It's not really good against Prank Kids and what's his face looking at? There's another deck that it's not really good against, but still, DD Crow is overall good against pretty much everyone, so I like the card. It's not once per turn either. You can make Relinquished Anima. And yeah, alright, Overload Fusion and Cyberload Fusion. Overload is not searchable from your deck to the hand, but it's searchable from the deck to the grave with Anaconda, and Cyberload is searchable by both, so it's easier to access Cyberload. Triple Emergency and Triple Prod of Prosperity, obviously. And in case you were wondering, what are my banished targets with Prosperity? I only banish 3 cards, and I usually banish the Zeus, Downward Magician, and Opabinia, but if I'm done using them, I would probably banish like a 3rd copy of Mega Fleet, a 2nd copy of Entis, and something else usually, but hopefully we don't get there. Trap Trick, Unending Nightmare, again, I love those cards. Trap Trick is breaky when you play multiples, and Unending Nightmare, it's only broken if you draw one, but if you draw multiples, then it also does absolutely nothing. It has diminishing value in multiples, which kind of sucks. Triple Ice Dragon's Prison, triple Overflow, of course. You want to access this card as often as possible in order to start your engine. And then Triple Punishment, another card that can actually pop your Overflow. 3 Dinomischus and 3 Solemn Strike. This is just a good trap lineup. I like it a lot. Now for the extra deck, 3 Mega Fleet, 1 Fortress, 2 Rampage, 2 Entis, Zeus, Downward, Opabinia. Seeger, Lina. Ah, this card is nice. This card is what makes the deck so much better now, because you can start an engine with just 2 light, well, actually it's 1 light monster and 1 monster that's just anything. So you can revive back monsters from your opponent's graveyard, which means maybe revive back Ecclesia, search your own punishment, and then, yeah, you can crash the Lina, search for core, and then normal summon, search the overflow, and Merry Christmas. Out of like 2 random monsters, you started your engine. That's pretty good if you ask me. This is why Crackdown, Dino-Miscus, and Ice Dragon's Prison, since they generate monsters on your field, they're actually just much better now. Not playing Crackdown just because I want to have as many chainable trap cards as possible so I never lose to Twin, MST, and stuff like that. But you can cut the DD Crow, for example, if you want in order to play Crackdown. It would make sense, to be honest. Anyways, Anaconda and Relinquished Anima, I don't really need to explain this. I do want to say that people who play Linkuriboh are doing something incorrect. Relinquished Anima is the superior Link 1. You want to play something that actually kind of really has an effect, whereas Linkuriboh, it's just a Link 1 with a down arrow. It doesn't really do anything. But yeah, Relinquished Anima truly does something, and it can be really relevant if your opponent misplays and puts something on column 2 or 4. But yeah, anyways, for the idea section, all of these cards are cards that I talked about, usually in every single one of my other Cyber Dragon videos, so I have seen nothing new. Pankratops for going second, Nibiru... Oh my god, I'm having flashback to the way, yeah, whatever. Inspector Border, Ash, Torrential, Compulse. I actually kind of wanted to drop these cards even though they're really good trap trick targets. I just feel like this format, they're worse because Torrential against like Sky Striker and Salamangreat, pretty bad. Compulse against Sky Striker is a joke. It literally, you have to use it on yourself, not even on your opponent, so that's kind of pathetic. Crackdown has its applications, but I don't know if I'm a big fan right now. And then Nova or Radon, well, Nova comes with Infinity. Obviously, you're not just playing Nova with nothing, even though you could with Invoked Merkaba when your opponent sends with Invoked Dragma Maximus. But yeah, or Radon with Puzzlomino. These are the combos that allow you to take full advantage of the fact that you're playing Cyber Dragon Nova and Infinity. And then Lightning Storm Heat Wave when you have to go first. I'm going to read you the effect. At the start of your main phase 1, neither player can normal or special summon effect monsters until your next draw phase. So when you feel like people are going to make you go first, you activate Heat Wave, you just set some trap cards, and then you pass, your opponent can't summon anything. So you don't even have to be scared of like Lightning Storm Duster because you're not getting OTK'd after that. So you can just set the amount of back row that you feel is enough. And then yeah, Forbidden Droplet, evenly matched, and Heavy Storm Duster, another good card. Heavy Storm Duster is actually much better than before now. This card, this demolishes Sky Striker, I want to say. It's a 1 for 2, which always works in your favor. If you can pop the multi-roll and something else, you're pretty much good. So yeah, overall, I really like this deck. I think it's really good. I definitely think you should give Cyber Dragons a go this format. It got a lot of new good matchups like Sky Striker. Salamangreat is like a decent matchup, not an auto-win matchup because they can still OTK, but overall a lot of matchups that should be good enough for you. So yeah, before we end this video, again, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace.